Hi, I'm Anna, and this time I will take you right to the ring of a towering thunderstorm in the middle of the ocean. It's rough, it's somber in the heart of the storm. Sometimes bright lightnings strike across the dark grey sky. Your onboard light flickers up from time to time. It does not seem as if the storm will calm down. And your sailing boat is starting to fill with water coming from the ocean, rain pouring down, every wave breaking into your boat. There is just you and the wild, boisterous sea. The waves are like walls. You are scared, but luckily the survival instincts have taken over. The last hour you have been struggling to steer the boat, struggling to stay on board. You are squeezing yourself into the tiny space of the onboard steering wheel and holding yourself as tight as you can, hoping to get through every wave. This is a nightmare. What an irony. You came here just to be in peace, as you always did after a busy week. These busy weeks, one after another, just waiting for the weekend, just waiting to escape this bloody noise that envelopes you daily. And now this, in a battle against nature, trying to survive. Why? Slowly the noises come back, you hear them, and it makes you cry. Because you realize how occupied you were with stuff. Was it all a bluff? Oh God, you pray, please don't let me make understand now, just minutes away from my death. What was I chasing? Success? Money? Prestige? Acknowledgement? Worrying what others think of me? Measuring myself against others? All the important issues were all there. I just did not see them or take care. But how could I? It's so noisy out there. I was trapped in a world where everything just spins around faster and faster. And that's why I came here, to escape the tornado of life, and now I'm in a disaster. Please, don't let me die. 12th of March 2020. I am sitting at a desk in my favorite airport hotel in Russia, trying to advance with my book, when I got this message from a friend.
If I were you, I'd come home as soon as possible if you don't want to be stranded in Russia.
A few days later, I came back with the last airplane. Since then, 108 days have passed. In these 108 days, several years are sheltered. The insights I have been given are gifts from the universe. Maybe one day I would have arrived at the same realization, but maybe in 3 or 5 or 10 years, and now in 108 days. Thank you, Rona. The journey I have made in these 108 days is massive and is divided into 3 chapters. And I have the feeling that some of you guys have experienced something similar. Let's see. Chapter 1. Lost in confusion. Did not understand a thing what was going on. I was worried about our society, and I felt as if I was losing everything I had built up to become a keynote speaker. I fell into the universe of deep thoughts where my mind and my heart share their words, their feelings, their questions and their views. Made me even more confused because on the one side the income was wiped out, and on the other side paradise revealed itself. Because I was able to go deeper in my creation and into my time philosophy than before. Chapter 2. Turning inwards. I stopped reading the news. It was time to listen to the inputs coming from within. I just listened to everything that showed up, and I processed my thoughts and questions by writing everything down and share it with my love Samuel. It was also the time to grieve and to let go of external and self-imposed ideologies. When that was done, chapter 3 arrived. Crystal clear clarity. It's like the blue sky opening up after the storm when you have left the tornado of life entirely. The calm returns. But your inner voice is loud and clear. It gives you directions. You understand. You become clear about the highest priorities. You are gifted with the inner knowingness, not only hearing the inner voice, but also to perceive it as a sense of feeling. You feel which way to go, unconditionally. And you don't care if you are wrong, because it feels right. There is no need to compare, it's simple to ignore distracting voices, and it has never been easier to say no and to say yes to the things that matter the most. Believing in yourself and trusting that you are on the right path, I wouldn't trade that feeling for anything. The next time I need clarity, I will remember this. Clarity arrives from simplicity. The times I gained crystal clear clarity is whenever I'm in Sweden or now during the lockdown. Simplicity meaning, in this case, a simple lifestyle, fewer distractions, fewer choices. It was, and for some still is, the perfect opportunity to listen within. Waves. Small waves, seagulls. You open up your eyes and the storm has passed. Your body hurts, your muscles ache. Relief of still being alive takes over, but there is another intense emotion, a feeling of inner clarity. As if the storm has washed out your false beliefs. Suddenly you understand. You can't go back there. You remember a quote from your favorite philosopher Seneca. How many had laid waste to your life when you weren't aware of what you were losing? How much was wasted in pointless grief, foolish joy, greedy desire and social amusements? How little of your own was left to you. You will realize you are dying before your time. Back to normal? Not an option. You look at the sky. A little bit of blue starts to shimmer through the white clouds. You get up on your feet. You look at the horizon and you turn the steering wheel. And you know what you must do. My dear listeners out there, welcome to another intensive moment in your life. This virus has changed many stories. This experience is shaping us. I know people who have lost some of their loved ones to COVID-19, and it makes my heart sad. And for all the others, I hope you were able to expand your consciousness. What do you think? Didn't the virus give us a break from the tornado of life? Didn't it clear up the sky, your mind for a while? What's important to you? What drives you? In which direction shall you go? And why do you do the things you do, and how shall you do it? Did you get the answers? I got what I always wish for. To be surprised and excited by my life consistently. Right now, it feels as if I am sailing the tranquil and calm ocean, and I'm ready for another storm, but not for the tornado which lasts a lifetime. I see the storm, or the virus as a crisis, and they are welcome because I know we get out stronger. But to handle a storm, you need energy, which we can't get in the tornado of life. But we can have a life with a rhythm that fits you, where you can sail along the coast when the storm is over and tank some energy. This is my reality today. For the moment, it feels so good. And also, this will change. But right now, I just appreciate the moment. Now, I have no idea in which situation you were before the virus came into our lives. But that's how I feel, that many of us were in a storm, lost. And the virus gave us a break to return to simplicity, and the result of it was clarity. I am sure that you also hope that our society and people can hold on to this and to create a rhythm that is more healthier than being dashed from one side to the other. From the bottom of my heart, I wish that you have the force to stay away from the tornado of life. Put on your life vest and protect yourself. I hope you feel strong, and there is still time to turn inwards and to listen to your inner voice, to your gut feeling, however you call it. It's the only voice which needs to be heard right now. Keep a light heart and move in the direction of your blue sky. Wherever you are, take care and bye. By the way, my members club is now online, and you find it on my homepage www.annajelen.com in the menu. In the Q&A category, you will find myself answering the question, Anna, what about the book? And also how I manage distractions at work. In the reading category, you will find 2 of my favorite podcast episodes in written form, and there is a mini course about taking breaks and why they are the link to be productive and efficient. And last but not least, I will give you a summer break for 4 weeks. But I will still publish every Sunday as usual, but I will publish 4 of my most listened podcast episodes from the last 2 years. In 5 weeks, I will be back with new episodes and with some new video animations. Stay tuned and stay with me. It would be an honor. Bye. The brand new Members Club is now live. How about a weekly reminder to live your life in form of videos, articles or courses? Get access and become a member, and let me inspire you to look at different aspects and different life topics with a different view. It will be a blast to have you there.